Hello everyone, my name is Wei. I'm currently studying at Giang High School in class 55. Before we move on to the main topic, please allow me to give you a brief introduction about my school. Giang High School is situated at 199 Giang Street, Mỹ Tho, Tien, near a four-way intersection. Our school was founded in 1963, originally named Truong Semi-Public School. When it was first constructed, it only had 6 classrooms, catered to students from 6th to 9th grade. Since then, the school has seen many changes throughout the 20th century. It has changed its name a total of 6 times and finally settled on the name that it is now known as Giang High School. With the help from the Department of Education, the Parent Association, and the government, the school was able to expand its facilities to include 31 classrooms, 3 computer science rooms, 1 library, and 2 laboratories. The school now has 13 10th grades, 12 11th grades, and 15 12th grades, divided into 4 main blocks. It houses around 1,700 students and 98 staff members, many of whom have won prizes on the provincial and national level. The teachers here are dedicated in their teaching to ensure that we get the best possible education. The school usually hosts exciting activities every Monday to give the students the opportunity to partake in and show off their talents. I think that's enough about my school. Let's move on to the main topic of this video. As stated previously, my school is located in Giang, one out of 63 provinces in Vietnam, to the south of the country, near the Mekong Delta. There are many places in Vietnam. Giang is filled with interesting histories, friendly people, and enticing delicacy. We can't mention a place in Vietnam without talking about history first. Giang is filled with interesting historical sites almost anywhere that you look, ranging all the way back to the 17th century, when people first started to set up settlements here. One of the first major pieces of history here is the battle on Rat Giao Mung River, where Giang and his troops slew a total of 40,000 Sim combatants. And to commemorate the occasion, a relic was erected in 2001 and opened in 2005, next to the Tien River, and is ranked as a national historical cultural relic. This battle was truly a monumental victory for the people of Giang at that time. Another glorious battle occurred here is the victory of Ap Bak on January 2, 1963, a shining milestone in our effort to reclaim our beloved country from the invaders' hand. On this day, the American military ordered a full-out attack on Ap Bak by utilizing 7 battalions, armored cars, attack helicopters, artillery units, and support fire from nearby naval fleets. The situation was dire and we were outnumbered 7 to 1, but with determination to reclaim what is rightfully ours, we were able to stop the attacks and eliminated around 450 adversaries, 3 armored cars, and 8 helis. This was the biggest battle rout in the South ever since the Geneva Agreement was signed in 1963. You can find the relic in Dong Phu, Calais. The place is full of artifacts from wartime, like artillery pieces, tanks, planes, and a bronze statue of 3 soldiers. Now that we're done with history, I'm sure you're quite hungry, and luckily for you, Giang has plenty of delicious goods and delicacy. A famous type of food here is called milk apple, with more specific, Lorraine milk apple. This type of food is so famous that almost anyone knows the names and are favored by most, if not all. The fruit is green and hard when ripe, and when it is ready for harvest, the green tone will turn a bit lighter with a dark purple mixed in it. When the fruit is first cut, a white substance that resembles milk will leak out, accompanied by a sweet fragrance. The inside will be soft and white, and the sweetness can be compared to that of honey, but not as intense. Another local delicacy here is the durian from Wuhan. Some associate it with the smell of rotten eggs, but to most people here in Asia, it is a delicious goodness that only enjoyed on special occasions. The first thing everyone will take notice is its spiky appearance, but getting past that obstacle is very much worth it. The inside is filled with the meat of the durian with a rich and hearty taste. It contains a lot of nutritional value that are perfect if you want to complete your meal. Moving on to local tradition and festival, there is one specifically that I want to mention. It's the Nghìn Ong Vam Lang Festival. The festival purpose is for participants to pay their respect and appreciation to their deity, Ca Ong, and wish for a bountiful harvest on their trips under the sea. During this festival, we will get to see colorful ships adorned with brightly colored flags and lights, and a spirit and atmosphere filled with the sound of drums and trumpet. The main ship and its escort will initiate the ceremony when they have reached the sea. The offering will be set up and the banquet will start playing. According to local superstition, when the Ca Ong rapidly rises to the surface, that year will be bound to be a bountiful harvest. In regards to tradition, we have a textile village in London that specializes in making mats called Giang. In order to make this product, you need 2 types of plants. They are called koi and dye. Now the process to make one of these mats is quite complicated, but it can be simplified to 4 main steps. The first step will be gathering the necessary materials and then drying them to ensure that no mold will get into the final products. The second step is put them in a loom and arrange them in a uniform manner. This process also is side to side. The third step is to make the match. This process usually requires two persons. One will operate the machine and the others will make sure that everything is working as intended. The final step is to package them up and ship them off to the market where they will be sold. Currently, there are more than 1,000 households in London making a living out of distribution. All these wonderful things and places are the product that sacrificed to those who walk before us. They lay a path for the future generation to ensure that we will have a bright, better future ahead, because they believe that the next generation will be what ensures the survival of this country. As a student and an individual of that future generation, I vow to do my best in studying so that one day we will too, young future generation, ensure the prosperity of our provinces and country. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video, and thank you to all those who have assisted me in making this video a reality. Goodbye.